us, it is Lowercase Hero and the Joey Donuts. Now, these two have played quite a few times. This is number 0 in Wisconsin, and I believe Joey's number 2 in the state
are we
officially.
counting out Danny Phantom? Is that so over?
Well, you're number 2, right? Yeah, so that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm putting respect on your name. No, he's number 0. Yeah. Sorry, the one big negative, I think, of this venue is that we're sitting so close to competitors.
Yeah. It's going to be hard to say anything loudly without it affecting the competitors.
And if you're too specific, it counts as coaching, which is, we'd have to kick you out of the tournament for that.
All right, Fox Falco, obviously Joey Donuts, one of the more technical Falcos on the scene right now. You can always catch him very early in the morning. The early Joey catches the worm.
Streams.
The early streams, he's always labbing Uncle Punch. Like, I swear, his streams are like 90% Uncle Punch, maybe like 10% ranked or something.
When he's running into Moki or some such.
Yeah. Which is very much the opposite of what you see from most Melee streamers. So Joey definitely like one of a kind as far as like Melee approaches goes. Like, we all wish that we could eat our vegetables like Joey Donuts and just like practice all the time, but we all want the slop. We all just want to get on unranked, you know?
Oh yeah.
And keep running it. But Joey definitely, I think, probably one of the people pushing Falco like in a very unique direction. But this is possibly a hard matchup for Joey.
Well, not just character specific, but also I think player specific. Because Lowercase and Joey have run into each other a handful of times.
Yeah. Okay. So I don't know too much about their set history, so tell me about it.
Well, they ran into each other at Invincible over the summer, and there's been a number of events where Lowercase Hero has made the trek up to the Great White North. And I think more often than not, Lowercase Hero gets the advantage, has the W at the end of the day. I mean, Lowercase Hero is or was ranked top 100.
Right.
I do not believe Joey has ever had that distinction yet, and I think that's probably mostly due to
I think Joey has
lack of travel.
Yeah, I think Joey can be top 100 easily. I mean, like, he beats Tony like fairly often.
Which just not debuted, but showed up at number 39, I believe.
Yeah.
Which is, I mean, a huge accomplishment. He's just a few places lower than Ben at like 32.
I think if you can beat Moki in the 100 win challenge, then you can definitely be top 100.
Yeah, it's a testament. But as 2 minutes or so off the clock here, there's about a stock lead for Lowercase Hero as Randall giving and taking away, unfortunately.
Yeah,
but this is, I think
I think Joey didn't quite have the space to get onto it. But going into next stock, Joey kind of working from a deficit here, and he finds the right laser, kind of messes up the combo. And I feel like that's the one thing that you really want to see as Joey is like he knows where to place the lasers so that he can get a really good open up. And there's the spooky stun, can't get anything off of that. That's actually something I've talked about with Joey Donuts is spooky stun, kind of an interesting mechanic where if you're in knockdown, any move under 7%, I think, is treated as viable for a jab reset. And if it sends up too high, then you just get out after 13 frames of hit stun, but with all of the knockback. And so that's what happened there. And
hold on a second.
Has something here. The wrong read. I think I heard Mango talk about this recently on stream actually, which is ending at stock early by just going for an F smash, where it's like, you can grind out stocks as Falco, but if you get like one good F smash read, then that can end the stock right then and there without any extra work. And Joey opting to go for that F smash, hoping to end it early, maybe rattled Henry just a little bit.
Just a bit. See, yeah. I think kind of going for those YOLO plays is so unlike Joey, right? He's almost Wizrobe-esque in the I will always do the right thing. Like even that, that falling down, combo he had earlier, he felt like the right move was dare, so he wanted to do it. But I mean, I think somebody that's maybe a little bit more scrappy would have seen that dare, probably wouldn't have hit and gone with like a nair instead.
I think that's the thing about Joey is that he probably does recognize at least somewhat that like going for those reads sometimes is the correct option. Like if you go for the longer combo, then that is a lot of work that may result in the stock in a guaranteed way. But sometimes you just want to save that energy for the next interaction. And if you get that read, then you've got a whole lot of work that you can put into the next stock.
Well, as it stands, it feels like Joey's kind of hitting quite a bit.
Yeah.
His combos have been like pretty on point. His tech skill has been solid. I haven't seen him flub too many things outside of that air dodge, which I think maybe he was going for Randall or thought about Randall, but it wasn't quite right.
Yeah, the scraps have been not going in Henry's favor super often. I feel like they were going in Henry's favor quite a lot during the last few stocks of the last game until Henry messed up his tech skill a bit. And that might just be a little bit of nerves that we're seeing right now.
Great shine out of that pressure. Open up from Henry.
Oh. Okay, this might be the reversal he needs to get himself back into the set.
Good techs.
And yeah, the forward throw, there's no good way to get up throw up smash there, so you have to go through a tech chase. Tech chase or up throw back air. Finally gets it.
Only 24%. I mean, he was a full stock down, so both of them trading huge blows back and forth.
Yeah, that was an ideal stock from Henry.
Oh,
no! What is that? I think Joey might have missed his modifier. At least I assume that's how it works when you're on box.
It doesn't even seem like he'd be wanting laser. I mean, if he wanted side B or
I think you want shine there, right?
Probably. Unfortunate, but at least Joey's...
They're both cleaning it up. They're keeping it very respectable.
These are the moments as a competitor where you have to say, like, look, I didn't need that stock anyways. You know, I have to keep fighting. It's still an even game, and if I give up now, you know, if I can't win down, when can I win?
And it's where you have to sort of lock in and be like, okay, what do I need to do to win this next interaction? Like, what are they doing? How can I exploit that?
And this could be it. Joey this time adapts that same combo, picks out fair instead of there, continues on the pressure. 116% lowercase hero. Gets saved, I think, by the baby brother bullet. And now Joey losing
this is a tough spot as Falco. You're right in the corner, and how do you get back that control? Oh. Yeah, that's always scary as a Falco. Like, you want to get back center stage, but if you roll in there, then Fox can just cover everything so quickly, so easily.
Two unfortunate miscues that game from Joey. One, the SD, but two, that one standing laser. If he gets that short hop jump out, I am convinced that 99 times out of 100 he has that edge guard, but the one flub and, you know, lowercase hero, that's all he needs to push us to a tied up game 3.
Yeah, and going to Pokemon, I don't know how I feel about Falco's counterpicking Pokemon. I always like this stage a lot, but I think this is one of my more comfortable stages, so maybe I just don't get it.
I actually really like this. I think Joey plays very laser heavy. Not that he spams, rather, but he uses laser to open up. You know, Pokemon Stadium always kind of elongates the horizontal axis.
Yeah, I think that is... like, definitely one of the ways I describe this playstyle is, like, every laser feels intentional.
Yeah, I don't remember if this was being facetious or not, but it's every laser's an opening. Or every laser's neutral, something along those lines. A Joeyism.
Every laser should have a purpose. So if you're shooting a laser and it doesn't have a purpose, then, like, what are you doing?
Yep.
You could be just doing something else if you don't even know what you're doing there. Or are you just, like, trying to annoy your opponent?
Nice tech chases.
I feel like for Fox in particular, like Fox wants to be in center stage, and if possible, he wants Falco to be in the corner. And probably somewhat true for Falco, but I feel like Falco doesn't mind, like, at least being under the platforms as much, because he's got some space to work with.
One other thing Joey's going to have to deal with right now is, I think, knockdowns. He's finding himself, I think, on the ground one too many times, not hitting the techs.
Yeah.
Like there, too.
That is, like, one of the scariest things about playing against Fox. It's like a Fox who can get a lot of knockdowns like that.
Yep.
You just, like, get so many layups as Fox if you can hit enough knockdowns.
Well, all Joey needs to do, you know, hitting a tech or two, cleans this up. We'll be able to do so. We have our classic Game 3 halftime. Yep. Naka giving me the look. He knows. He's watching. He's got his eyes on the screen. But Joey not going to keep it even for long. A nice 40% to start things off, but the double F smash, a little bit of a reach. Oh, what a carry. Coast to coast. Got it.
Across the stage, and not quite able to finish up. Sometimes Falco's recovery just a little too tricky to edge guard. It's
just
scary, too.
It's like a mind game. Once again, not hitting the tech.
Yeah, it's hard with a space animal a lot of times because you just, like, you get hit and then you're going to the ground so quickly. Sometimes you just can't react in time.
Man,
And
that
the lasers to drag down, and oh, that's so difficult to deal with.
You gotta I think you just hold down.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was an incredible turnaround. That was, like, it looked like Henry should have been dead there, but, you know, Joey at 0%, Henry's able to get back on stage and take the stock right then and there. And we're going right back to Pokemon.
Yeah, I like this. I really think that Joey probably looks at that last game and says, all right, you know what?
I'm kind of
this
wondering
is no shade to Lowercase. Yeah, good shine there to pick that up.
I'm kind of wondering if this is not a case of, like, one of the problems I have in my sets sometimes in Jacqueline is, like, if I go to Pokemon, lose the first game there, I'm just like, oh, I forgot how to play on Pokemon. And then I run back, win that game. And I'm wondering if this is kind of some of that issue where Joey was kind of approaching a little bit too much the first game, kind of not using the space as much as, like, his game plan says that he should be. Now he's running back being like, oh yeah, this is how I'm supposed to play the matchup on this stage.
Maybe.
But Henry not really giving him any room to breathe here. And Joey with the miss input to double shine there.
There's been, I think, the problems, the cracks in the facade have been kind of growing. I've seen more and more flubs that are just so unlike Joey. Sick up smash.
Oh, what is that laser? Was that intentional? That didn't look intentional. Oh, the daft. I love the stinky foot.
Oh, yeah. Well, it's tied up once again, game 4, but it kind of feels like Lowercase Hero is starting to catch on to the laser timings, how to get in, how to counter hit, when to put up these up tilts that he's using, and he's been winning neutral more often than not.
Speaking of stinky foot, do you think that space animals get, do you think their boots smell bad? Or do they not smell bad because they're metal feet?
They don't smell bad.
Okay, yeah. They smell pristine. Alright, back to the match.
Jeez.
And, yeah, I just feel like the Pokemon pick hasn't worked out because, you know, he picks the stage because he wants space to do lasers, but he's just not getting the space that he needs. He's not walling out as much as he needs to be here.
I love the soft into the strong. It's such a cool combo. It shows such a mastery. And Joey, he'll hang on to this last stock. And there's a chance at a Game 5 here. The fans and we would all love to see it. Question is, can he clutch up?
Oh, Falco, always able to do it. If
Joey's
able to get an open up. Oh, I love that F smash. That F smash is so good.
Oh, and he had it. I think he could have gone out. He could have gone for the suicide finish.
Oh, and these up. Oh.
Laser roll up. Game 5, Vecca.
That's so harsh as Fox. Like, you go for the up tilt, it's a little bit under knockdown %, and so the other space he just lands and hits you. And it's like, that's one of the reasons that's, like, so important to know your knockdown %, because if you're throwing out a move before it knocks down, like, sometimes you can get away with it, but like, in the case that you don't get away with it, you just get hit back so hard.
Yep. It's that next layer of knowledge. You know, if you're able to abuse that. But it'll all come down to this.
That's actually one of the things I've been picking up with Fox recently is I took a look at his knockdown % for Nair. It's for just the Fox Ditto. It's 35 for strong hit Nair, 61% for weak hit Nair. And so I really like getting players up to that % range, and then you just get to go for these like drifting soft Nairs. And it's safe because you have the knockdown if you get it. But if you do it under that %, then it's like pretty bad. As soon as you get over that threshold, really good.
Joey Donuts using that Randy F smash. Big risk, but a great reward to tie things up here. But still, Buck, 50% down. His first death, uncharacteristically low side B, and now
I'm really surprised to see Henry go to FOD.
Yeah, not even hitting the refresh too. Well, this is Lowercase Hero's counter.
Yeah. I was surprised to see Henry go here, but I feel like it makes sense because Henry's just been so oppressive.
I think it's also the classically Joey hates the stage.
Yeah.
So maybe it's
Joey definitely prefers the consistency.
Maybe it's a bit mental, but basically tied up.
Oh, nice
what a
shield slide
off. Some
And,
traded hits.
he's doing some good walling here. Henry's been able to get in so frequently, but I feel like Joey's gotten a little bit more of a lock on his approaches, and he's able to keep Henry out a little bit better right now, and that's helping out a lot.
Whoa! The perfect shorten. Stanky Leg hitting a little bit too high, but the solid back air.
Love to see that daft.
Joey Donuts right now 1 stock away from taking the first victory over Lowercase Hero in what probably is quite a few months. But this Fox ain't out of the fight yet. Back air will force an edge guard situation.
That back air off stage is so difficult to deal with this Falco, because you're just in such a scary spot afterwards.
Joey not trusting the angle. And it's the classic Game 5 last stock. Nary a few percent separate our two competitors.
Almost had a chain grab, but he saw the platform coming up. He was like, no, I need to do
Blinking?
something else. And that platform might have just cost him the game.
Oh, Joey, yeah, a bit of a pop-off.
All right.
Woo! That last combo, he looked for the dash attack to seal it, but it was a great tech by Lowercase, but I think he was even a little surprised by exactly where everybody ended up. Joey clutches up past all of the SDs, past some of those unfortunate, standing lasers. And
yeah, I think the thing that really locked it in during the last few stocks was just getting a read on when Henry was trying to get in, because that was the problem that I saw time and time again on like Pokemon, is that Henry would just get in, and Joey didn't really seem to have much of an answer for that. Like, he's really good at using lasers to like approach, but sometimes like you do need the mindless